Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Reinharz, Chief Executive Officer of Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, trading on the OTC Pinks as AITX. Thanks, everybody, for joining me on this weekly update. It's always good to have you. It's really cool to have you. Thousands of people are watching the video regularly now. So, wow, we're going to talk about that a little bit today. I want to share a couple things right off the bat. First thing is Troy and I were in New York City on Thursday, a great meeting. So keep your eyes on that. And at the same time as we were in New York, we had a couple guys working on a big film set for something that's supposed to come out Christmas next year, Christmas 25, with a star who's one of my favorites. He's younger than, the Travoltas and so forth, which just a matter of fact, whatever. He's a little bit more current. But it's a really cool script. It's a really cool concept. I'm so happy that we're involved in it. It pushes our mission as AITX forward. I wish it would come out sooner, but it's next December. So we're working on coast to coast and everywhere in between this week. And as we're doing this stuff, we have a sales team that's out there busy working, creating new leads, closing new deals, and the team is busy. We did make mention a couple weeks ago of that new healthcare organization that signed on with a pilot. Very excited about that. They've said to us there is approximately 50 to 60 RIOs to immediately follow the successful completion of the pilot. So we're pretty happy about that. I think there's probably more to follow after that, but that's what they set our sights on to start with. And really what I'm saying here is we've never had more double-digit and triple-digit unit proposals in our funnel as we do right now, which is really cool. Like we got little ones and twosies to trip in, and hey, we're happy to take them. But those bigger rollouts like we've done with a couple of our customers already is really where we just make the most bang for our buck. So it's pretty exciting. We're sticking with our August target of $700,000 a month RMR. We're excited to see where we end April in terms of deployed RMR, closing that gap. So that's pretty good, right? I'm pretty happy to continue to say, hey, what we forecasted last November continues to be on track. That's a big deal. Definitely when it comes to fighting FUD that you see online, it's important that when I say something, I update along the way and then we hit that target as best we can. Of course, it could be a moving target, but that's the best information I have right now. But in the meantime, the week has been pretty crazy with the stock. One day we were up 57%. Oh my goodness. So that was really cool. What I can talk about more freely is the facts of the volume increasing substantially this week. And I want to share that to me, that means more eyes, more attention, obviously, because that's translating into volume. And because of that, I want to bring some new watchers, because I know you're there. Hello, everybody. Up to speed, and I want to provide a little bit of a refresher in a different way than I normally speak about to our beloved long-term, short-term, to everybody watching, our investors, fans, and followers. Thank you. I'm going to put some information in a bit of a different context than I have before. And the context that I want to put this in is a checklist. And this is part of my checklist when I'm looking to build a company, whether it's RAD Inc., RAD R, the umbrella organization AITX, whatever it is, I have a checklist after, the years of doing this that I have into this kind of work. So I'm going to run through the checklist and you guys can tell me if I'm checking the right boxes or not along the way. The first thing that I need to put time into and to put interest into is an innovative solution that makes a difference. That's the first thing that I want. Now, with RAD Inc., I would say we are leading the way in terms of innovative devices that perform, work autonomously and help change customers' security stance for the better, as well as their budget, right? So I'll check that box. I'd take it a step further and I'd say that what we have on the drawing board And the things that we're working on right now could take that and accelerate that to well into the fourth industrial revolution, where we have autonomous, intelligent vehicles running around. So I think we're making a difference. That motivates me. The next piece is patents. Now, the guys that have been with us for a long time know that I've largely held to the idea that patents are, for software for sure, indefensible, and for hardware, the long road to defense, a long and expensive road. That said, I have been spending time every day working on our first patents for AITX innovations that will go into both RAD-R and RAD-Inc. I would like to be able to file them next week, but it's a bit of a thing, so I can't guarantee that. But I'm working on it, so patents are incoming. Check the box. The next thing is hey, who are we selling to? Well, we're selling to a lot of Fortune 500 customers, so that box has to be checked, right? We want to have solutions that the biggest, best customers can use. Check that box. Next thing is hey, we're putting devices out there. Are those customers reordering or are they canceling? And overwhelmingly, statistically, they're reordering. So that's pretty big. We did have 2 customers in the automotive space, in the resale automotive space, go out of business. And so we had to take some units back. That happens. That's typical churn, not canceling for cause, canceling because, hey, they ain't got the money. So taking some units back, redistributing them to other customers. That's our model, right? We create the asset, then we rent it, we move it, we ship it. That's the beauty, one of the beauties of our model. So we're getting reorders. Are we focused on continuous improvement? Are we going to work to continue to stay ahead of anybody else? Yes, we are. I spend a lot of time on that myself every day. Do we have a stable, productive team? I would say absolutely. I would say that our attrition, our willful attrition from people who want to leave, who actually leave the company on their own volition, is incredibly low. I don't know, a couple percent a year, something ridiculously low for a small company, especially. And how often do we turn staff? Very, very, very rarely. Again, we do a really good job of finding the right candidates, hiring them, keeping them happy. So I don't want to have a revolving door. So that's huge. Hey, those team members that we're bringing in, how into the company and the mission are they, right? We want passionate people on the team. And there's so many examples that I can share how people show their passion with extra work and contributions. But for now, I'm just going to bring your attention to something that spontaneously happened in Las Vegas last week. I wasn't with the guys, but we have a couple guys on the team that are sneakerheads. Again, not my space. I don't even know if I'm using the term correctly, but are into sneakers. And they go and they pick up a couple of these yellow and black running shoes, Nikes. They might be Air Jordans. Again, I don't know. And so then a couple more guys pick up shoes, right? And then I was like, man, this is so fun. I love this. And so I picked up a pair of shoes. So by the end of the show, we had 5 of our team members rocking black and yellow shoes, Nikes. And that was really fun. I mean, just showing team spirit. Company didn't pay for any of the shoes, which is kind of fun. Everybody used their own money. That's kind of cool. So hey, team spirit, yes. Now, the company, back to the company again, is the company involved in pop culture? Are we working at the forefront or in the back of what's happening in our society? I would say we're near the front. And one of the reasons why I say that is because we're involved in movies and TV. Stars on Mars, making 1 million impressions a week on quadrupeds. That's a big deal. This upcoming movie, the John Travolta movie, Cash Out, comes out on Friday, April 26th, by the way. Mark your calendars, Friday, April 26th. It is a fun, good movie. My wife and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's light, it's easy, it's exciting, it's got some twists. So I'm not just promoting it because our stuff is in it. I'm promoting I wouldn't waste your time that way, but or I would phrase it differently. But it's very, very, very fun. I think there's 13 cutscenes that have roses in them. So that's really cool too. So so yeah, we're involved in pop culture. Hey, how many other companies are doing what we're doing? So we're involved that way. The other way is media coverage. We get a lot of great media coverage. We've been syndicated a couple times over the years. We get nice local coverage from time to time as well when we do something with Taylor PD or launch a new product or something good or bad happens. We're there. So we're part of the story. We're part of the fabric of our society ever so slightly right now, but we're looking to grow that. And then the last thing is you, right? We're gaining eyeballs, followers on Twitter, on YouTube. More and more people are staying engaged. More people are engaging with each other on AITX. More people are banding together to go after nonsense FUD that you see. So you guys are really making it work. And so I want to thank you. I want to introduce you to the company. I want to let you all know we're working hard, making progress, and we're on track. And going forward, it's hard for me to kind of give hints in these messaging because, I don't know, the SEC has some name for it. Conditioning the market. They call it conditioning the market. So I have to, even though there's so much I want to share, I often have to do it after the fact or in the moment as opposed to ahead of the fact because I could be conditioning the market. But as always, I can say we will continue our practice of keeping you informed. And as always, I will say, keep your eyes open for continued announcements from us. It's going to be pretty, it's exciting now, and we don't see any signs of this slowing down. Thanks, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week. Make it a great day. We'll see you.